The only 6 exercises you need to build a full, thick, and perfectly sculpted chest. Let's be honest, the chest is one of the most admired muscles on the male physique. It makes up the entire upper front of your torso, and when it's fully developed, it instantly creates that wide, powerful, and dominant look that turns heads in any room. But despite being such a popular muscle group to train, most lifters still walk around with underdeveloped chests, not because they don't train hard, but because they don't train smart. And that all starts with understanding chest anatomy. The chest has 3 major regions: the upper, middle, and lower chest. To build a perfectly balanced and aesthetic chest, you need to hit all 3 with the right angles and exercises. Most guys repeat the same few movements that only hit the mid-chest, leaving the upper and lower areas flat and neglected. The result? A chest that looks soft, shallow, and uneven. But don't worry, because in today's video you'll learn the only 6 chest exercises you actually need for complete development. These movements were chosen based on biomechanics and muscle activation studies, not trends. And no, you don't need to do all 6 in one session. Just make sure you work them into your training routine over the week, and you'll be shocked by the transformation. Before we dive in, share your name and where you're watching from in the comments. It's always amazing to see our global fitness fam. 1. Flat bench press. Let's start with the undisputed king of chest building, the flat barbell bench press. This compound movement is a powerhouse for targeting the mid-portion of the chest, building that thick slab of muscle that gives your torso depth and strength. Because you can load the bar heavily, the flat bench is perfect for progressive overload, which is one of the most important factors for muscle growth. Not only does it activate a huge portion of the pectoralis major, but it also recruits stabilizer muscles like the triceps and anterior deltoids, making it one of the most efficient upper body mass builders. To perform it, lie flat on a bench with your feet planted firmly on the ground. Grip the bar slightly wider than shoulder width. Unrack the bar and slowly lower it to your mid-chest, around nipple level, while keeping your elbows at about a 45-degree angle. Once the bar touches your chest, press it back up while squeezing your chest muscles. Aim for 3-4 sets of 6-10 reps with proper form. Focus on increasing the weight over time without sacrificing technique. 2. High pulley cable crossover. Next up, we've got the high pulley cable crossover, which is one of the most effective isolation exercises for sculpting the lower and inner chest. What makes this exercise unique is the ability to keep constant tension throughout the entire movement. While presses rely on momentum and lockout strength, cable crossovers require continuous contraction of the pecs, especially the lower fibers. This helps carve out that defined pec shelf at the bottom of the chest and sharpens the inner separation line that gives your chest that deep aesthetic groove. To do it, stand in the middle of a dual cable machine with both pulleys set high above your head. Grab the handles and step forward into a staggered stance for balance. With a slight bend in your elbows, pull the cables down and inward in a wide arc motion until your hands meet just in front of your hips. Focus on squeezing your chest at the bottom before slowly returning to the start. Keep the movement smooth and controlled. Do 3-4 sets of 12 to 15 reps, and avoid letting the weights slam or using your shoulders to assist. 3. Incline bench press. The incline bench press is an essential lift if you want that upper chest to really pop. This movement targets the clavicular head of the pectoralis major, the area near your collarbone, which is often neglected in most chest routines. Developing this area gives your chest a lifted, squared-off look and makes your upper body appear fuller and more complete. It also improves the transition between the chest and shoulders, giving you that broad 3D look that most guys are chasing. To perform it correctly, set a bench to a 30-45 degree incline. Lie back and grip the bar slightly wider than shoulder width. Lower the bar to your upper chest about 1 inch below your collarbone and press it back up while driving through your chest. Be careful not to let your shoulders dominate the movement. Keep your scapula retracted and chest up. Stick to 3-4 sets of 6-10 reps and focus on clean, controlled pressing with full range of motion. If you're finding this video helpful so far, do me a huge favor. Hit that like button. If you're serious about building a strong, balanced physique with real science-based training, subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a new video. 4. Dumbbell pullover. The dumbbell pullover is an old-school movement that still holds up today as a unique way to expand your chest and stretch the muscle fibers like few other exercises can. It targets the mid and upper chest while also engaging the serratus anterior and lats. This combination not only adds mass to your chest, but also enhances your ribcage expansion, giving you that classic wide-chested silhouette seen in golden era bodybuilders. It's also great for improving mobility in the shoulders and thoracic spine, making it a great complement to pressing movements. To do it, lie perpendicular across a flat bench with just your upper back supported and hips lowered. Hold a single dumbbell above your chest with both hands, keeping your arms extended and slightly bent at the elbows. Slowly lower the dumbbell in an arc behind your head until you feel a deep stretch in your chest and ribs. Then pull it back over your chest using your pecs, not your arms. Do 3-4 sets of 10 to 15 reps, using a moderate weight and focusing on the stretch and contraction rather than lifting heavy. 5. Decline push-ups. When it comes to bodyweight training, the decline push-up stands out as a powerhouse for chest growth, especially the upper chest. Elevating your feet changes the angle of the movement to mimic an incline press, shifting more tension to the upper pecs and shoulders. It's incredibly effective for building endurance and muscular definition, and it's perfect for people who train at home or want to add volume without equipment. Plus, because it's a closed-chain movement, it's easier on your joints and helps reinforce shoulder stability. Place your feet on a bench or box and get into a push-up position with your hands slightly wider than shoulder width in. Keep your body in a straight line from head to heels. Lower your chest toward the ground until it's just above the floor. Pause for a moment, then push back up by driving through your chest. Control the motion, don't rush. Aim for 3-4 sets of 12 to 20 reps depending on your fitness level, and slow down the negative, lowering phase to increase time under tension. 6. Chest fly. Last but not least, we have the chest fly, one of the most effective isolation movements for targeting the inner and mid-chest. Unlike pressing movements, which also activate the triceps and delts, the fly focuses entirely on horizontal adduction, the main function of the pectoralis major. This leads to a powerful contraction and helps enhance chest width and separation. The stretch at the bottom also increases muscle fiber recruitment and flexibility, which improves chest development over time. Whether you use dumbbells, cables, or a pec deck, this is a must-have movement. To perform dumbbell flies, lie on a flat bench with a dumbbell in each hand and palms facing each other. Begin with the weights above your chest, arms slightly bent. Lower the dumbbells out wide in a smooth arc until your elbows are level with your torso, then bring them back together above your chest by squeezing your pecs. Avoid letting the weights drop too low or locking out your elbows. Perform 3-4 sets of 10 to 15 reps, focusing on control and peak contraction. These are the only 6 exercises you need for a powerful, balanced, and aesthetic chest. No gimmicks, no fluff. Just proven, science-backed movements that target every region of your chest for complete development. Make sure to spread these exercises across your weekly routine to avoid fatigue and maximize recovery. When performed consistently and correctly, these 6 lifts will reshape your chest like nothing else. If this video helped you out, smash that like button. It really supports the channel and helps me keep making content like this. And don't forget to subscribe for more evidence-based fitness strategies regularly. If you're serious about building wide, powerful shoulders with minimal time and maximum results, tap the video on screen now.